What's up, Mudpuppies? No, I'm
I
kidding. I'm
swear
kidding. I'm
to
kidding.
fucking God. I will fuck you up. I'll jump over this table right now, and I will pull each of your teeth out individually. I won't punch them out. I'm gonna pull them out. Pull all them teeth, dude.
What's up, Mudpuppies? Welcome back to another episode of the Cryptid Files. Podcast that talks to you all about cryptids, folklore, monsters, myths,
Mormons,
aliens,
Scientologists,
ghosts.
files,
Did I say mythology already?
zombies.
Well, today we're talking about zombies.
Yeah.
Another
Vampires. We
cool-
talked about vampires and werewolves too.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the triangle
Yeah,
of like horror movie creatures. We did werewolves, vampires, and
Now we're doing
bring it together with zombies, you know. And then that's like it's like prime time. Like those are the core three, you know.
We're finishing the trifecta.
Yeah, exactly. So very happy for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're your hosts as always, Anthony and Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
And tonight we're here to talk to you about
Zombies. Oh,
zombies.
zombies. Yeah,
But before we get into it, Charlie, what's been going on?
dude, I have been having a doozy.
A doozy?
A doozy.
Good doozy or bad doozy?
Good
or a little
doozy.
bit of both?
Good doozy. I've been working a lot.
Yeah.
Got
I
a
feel
lot
that.
of stuff coming up. I've been getting watches. I got some watches worked on. I got one.
Oh yeah, show us your special one.
Yeah, this watch, super special. So I have this Elgin pocket watch, and give it a listen.
Oh, it sounds so nice.
Yeah. So it is 99 years old.
Wow, it's older than my dad.
Yeah, it was made in 1927. So this year it will be turning 100.
Next year it'll be turning 100.
In a couple months, it's turning 100. You get what I'm saying?
In 5 months.
Yes, a couple months, it's turning 100. What do you? Anyways, it's it's cool because it's a fully mechanical watch, right?
Aren't they all?
No, some of them have batteries.
Oh, that doesn't even have a. Oh yeah, duh. 1920.
Yeah, it doesn't have a battery.
What makes it go?
So what there is there's a very large spring in there, and when you turn this, you're adding tension to that spring. And so what happens is the spring is slowly releasing that tension into all those gears.
So that's why you have to rewind it.
That's why you have to
after so
rewind
long.
it.
How long is that spring gonna last?
You have to wind this thing like every other day if you wanted to just keep it going.
Oh wow, it's that often.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So what they used to do for watches, pocket watches, is they'd have to set them every day.
Right.
So everybody would go out to town in the middle of the day, the town square,
Set your watch.
and set your watch to the town clock that they would have. That would be normally better at keeping time.
Huh.
So
I didn't realize it was that often. I thought it was like you wind it, it's good for like a year.
no, especially not with the really old ones.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So super neat.
That is really neat.
Yeah. So I have one. Very cool.
Nice.
And
History.
this is one of 1,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It is cool. But yeah, so I got that. I'm happy with it. I'm having a good time with it.
Hell yeah.
It's really loud though.
Sorry, you can't hear it from here.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
But sick. Yeah. So besides that, dude, not much. I've just been chilling, hanging out, playing a lot of World of Warcraft.
As usual.
It's an important thing.
Doing a lot of research on Star Wars too, I noticed.
A lot of research on Star
What's
Wars.
going on with that?
Dude, Can we do an episode on Star Wars?
Star Wars isn't a cryptid.
Okay, can we go over monsters in Star Wars?
We can do it for. We'll do a Star Wars lore as a Halloween episode.
Yeah. I would also like to do a World of Warcraft lore episode.
That will be another Halloween episode. We'll
Okay,
do a
cool.
Warhammer episode too.
Yeah. Sick. All right. Anyways, how have you been?
I've been working.
Yeah.
I've been working so much that it's now. So, have you ever worked in a restaurant before?
Oh, you're depressed.
No.
Okay,
I mean,
no.
that was before the restaurant.
Yeah.
But have you ever worked in restaurants before?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, one of the biggest things in restaurant working is communication. Obviously,
Yeah.
You're running around with food and sharp things and hot things, so you yell things so that nobody runs into you. Right? You say things like behind and coming around and corner and out and in and all this kind of stuff. Right? So that
Hands.
right? Yes.
I need hands.
So if you're coming out of a doorway with something in your hand, you yell out so that somebody coming in hears you and stops so that you can get out, or they'll say in so that you stop with it, right?
Yeah.
I yelled out today at my apartment when I went to go take the garbage out.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's bleeding into my brain. I also said behind at Publix
Oh,
because I was passing a lady.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think I need more than one day off a week.
Yeah, that'd be nice, dude.
I've been on overtime for a month now, but
think so.
you know what? The paychecks are nice, so
That's good,
We're
dude.
rolling through it.
Good paychecks are good times.
Digging it.
Because then you can buy things.
Yeah.
And pay your bills.
Yes, the important things. My credit score also jumped up, so I'm going to refinance my car and have more money.
Oh, wow, that's a terrible thing to talk about. But yeah, cool.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
But on a cooler note,
yes.
we won a care package.
Oh, yeah.
So,
You want to show it off?
yeah, we're going to do a little... I'm going to change the lighting in here real quick so that you all can see the fun. Let's do this one. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. We're all stepping out for a second here, guys.
Yeah, we're going to step back from the Cryptid Files podcast for a second, and we're going to do a little unboxing from Screaming Sasquatch Gear.
Yeah.
Actually, give me some reverb. Screaming Sasquatch Gear. Is that how a Sasquatch would say it?
Maybe.
Yeah, so we entered to win a contest, to do a monthly contest. So if you're a fan of cool Sasquatch merch and other cryptidy cool stuff, check them out on Facebook. They do a monthly giveaway. They just tell you what the password is that you have to comment on the post, and then they randomly grab somebody that commented on the post. So I commented on the post every month for the past 6 months, and finally we won one. So
Nice.
here it is. So we're gonna check it out.
Bet it's a tennis racket. Just kidding. I saw what it is.
Did you?
Yeah, they have a video on Facebook
Oh yeah, of them packing it.
of them packing it. I saw that, so I've cheated.
You know what? I also cheated. I picked everything.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're like, tell us what you want, and I went pick one of these things and these things and
Yeah.
these things. I was like, cool. So, but you guys don't know what I picked.
yeah.
So first off, we got. Ooh, I like that it comes in a second. We get to open a package in a package.
Package in a package.
So we have a little ASMR for you. It's ziplocked too.
Nice, wonderful. Oh, we can keep that bag, right?
You can put drugs in it.
Or do we have to give it back to them?
So our first piece of coolness is. Also, what shirt size are you? Because I thought I picked the right size.
L or XL.
Okay, good. This awesome T-shirt.
Is that for me?
It is.
Nice.
'Cause I bought one of these at the last. Not the same shirt, but I bought one already. So we have this bad boy.
Hell yeah.
You see it on camera, nice.
That looks quality.
That's for you, sir.
Dude,
it's
nice.
a large. I thought you were large, so I'm glad I picked the right size.
I'm gonna tattoo this on my forehead. Nice.
Then we have this. Nope.
What do we get? Stickers? Oh, is it stickers? I think it was stickers, right?
We got a can koozie.
Koozie.
Actually, let me. That's what all the influencers do, right? You gotta go
Yeah.
like with my fingernails or some shit.
Yeah, don't do that, please. No.
Trying to be an influencer, Charlie.
I don't want to be a.
Yeah, there we go. All right, we have this cool. It says "Screaming Sasquatch Gear." I know it's backwards in the camera, but you'll get over it. And it's got their logo on the front, so that's gonna. You know what?
Yeah.
I can put my Modelo in it right now.
There you go, dude.
Modelo, if you're watching, sponsor us. We'll cover more Mexican cryptids.
Is that all it takes? I think so.
All right, and then what else we got in this cool little package here? Oh yes. Off. Drop things. We got another drug bag.
Nice. It's a bottle opener, guys. Okay.
We got this cool bottle opener that I'm holding upside down.
Nice.
This is some high quality.
It was all free 95 too.
Yeah, I'm gonna use this at work. And then I dropped this shit on the floor. What we got? This cool sticker that's going on my car, and this cool magnet we already have. So we're gonna give this one away.
Yeah.
Cause do you want one for your fridge?
Sure.
Because we have one there,
Yeah.
and I have one for my fridge.
We'll put it on my.
All right, we're not giving it away. Fuck you guys.
Nah, let's give it away actually.
Okay, we're still giving it away.
Yeah.
Unfuck you guys. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll do a contest for this one so we can get this.
We'll do like a little random stuff giveaway. So yeah. Thank you to Screaming Sasquatch Gear for giving us that prize.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
So, if you guys are not already, go check them out. They're on Facebook. They're on Instagram. They're at like every freaking festival and convention we go to. They were pretty cool. We met them at the Conway UFO convention, which we will be back at this year. Sadly, they will be not. They told me at Lizardman that they have a prior engagement that they did not get booked in time for. So they are.
Dang.
Well, they got booked before they got reached out to for this one.
Double booked.
Yeah, they're going to the other one because they got that one first.
It's not mystery.
No, it's sad. So,
well, it's not.
But we will see them at WNC. So if you guys are coming out for that, they'll be
Yeah.
there too. So go check them out. Get their merch. It's really good quality merch. I have their Mothman shirt. It's pretty cool. The magnets are holding up pretty well. That sticker's been on my car since it was on my first car, and that thing lasted forever. Now I have it for my Jeep. So check them out. Screaming Sasquatch gear.
Screaming Sasquatch.
We'll link them in our stuff.
Yeah.
Now back to setting the mood.
Back to setting the mood, please. Let's get the mood set lighting in here. I gotta sit here. All right. So
here we are to talk about zombies. Shall we get into it?
Yeah, let's get into it. So I have to ask you, what do you think about when you hear the word zombie?
So what do I think about? What like
what do you think about? What's the first thing you think about? What
like
comes, is it a video game?
Flesh-eating
Is it
monsters?
Okay, so you just automatically think of just decaying people.
Yeah, that's the picture that comes to mind. I know that's not the only kind of zombie, but that's the like the typical immediate thought. You know, eye falling out, sluggish.
Yeah, like
teeth kind of thing. That.
Yeah, so like slow moving, decayed zombies.
Yeah,
right.
Like old school Walking Dead.
Okay, cool. That's good. That's normally what I think about too. And when I was doing my research here, it was cool to see the roots of that not really being that at all. Yeah. It's like 0% that. So when I was doing my research, I found out that there are zombie legends dating back to like Mesopotamia, right?
Oh, yeah.
But they're not zombies.
Right,
they're not zombies. They're named something else, and they don't really look like zombies, and people just kind of tied them to like the whole zombie thing. So I want to start our zombie adventure way past Mesopotamia, way past all that stuff, and I want to start with the root of the word and talk about where the word zombie came from, and it's going to come from Haitian culture.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Mesopotamia came before Haiti.
I know, that's why I said I want to stop all that.
Like, you're going before. I thought you went
back. No,
back before Mesopotamia.
No,
to Haiti.
I'm going.
I'm like,
way
wait a minute.
Forward.
Okay.
What are you talking about, dude?
It's like, bro, wait.
I said I want to skip all that. I'm gonna talk about.
Okay. Like I totally misunderstood you. I thought you were like, we're gonna go way back past to Mesopotamia.
Yeah, no, dude. Oh my god.
Haiti.
Okay. So, anyways,
that's not to say there might not have been people in Haiti before Mesopotamia was around, but I didn't.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, so the word zombie, right? It came from Haitian voodoo beliefs, right?
Right.
So, like in Haitian folklore, a zombie was originally a dead person that got revived, and they were like a mind control victim from a sorcerer.
Right. Well, because zombie by definition is just something that has being controlled or I wrote it down. It's lost its agency, which means it has no control of itself. It is being controlled or inhabited by something else.
Yeah.
So
the word itself, its roots were.
Are you gonna try and pronounce the Haitian word?
No, I'm not going to.
Damn.
But it's basically
That's what I came for.
Yeah, its roots were like zombieing like man, and then it also stood for like really weird, but fetish or undead. Those are like the word had two meanings, so those were the two meanings.
Well, okay, so isn't there fetish is also so. There's the sexual word for fetish, like that's what you're into. But isn't fetish also another word for like an idol?
I think so, yeah.
Right, because they have like they call them fetish dolls,
yeah,
and shit. And I don't think that they're made because people think they're hot. I think it's something to do with religion.
Yeah.
So I don't. Maybe it's not that weird that fetish is that. I'm gonna look it up while you keep talking.
All right, cool. So, anyways, the English-speaking word picked up in the 19th and 20th centuries through like travel writing and sensational accounts about Haiti and stuff. Transformed into the idea of what we had with, like Night of the Living Dead and stuff like that, right? So the original deep, like African and Caribbean roots did not have the brain-eating apocalypse zombie form, right? It was more of like a single being would curse a dead body, reanimate that body, and have mind control over them, right?
Cool.
So they would just control the thing.
So I looked into the word fetish.
Yeah.
Even before it was a sexual term, it was because it's a term that means something is believed to have magical powers.
Yeah.
A magical influence. And then it became a sexual term because sex is magic.
Okay. Oh. Okay. That interesting. I didn't know that, and I didn't need to know that.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Why are all my pages falling out of this notebook?
Yeah. So the most famous zombie legend comes from Haiti, right? So a sorcerer called a Boker, right?
Boker?
Yeah, Bokor. Right.
Okay.
supposedly revived a dead person. Would revive a dead person, right?
Okay.
The revived person became a zombie with little or no free will.
Okay.
And rather than eating people, they would often be forced into labor on plantations. So it was like a slavery
okay, yeah.
type deal.
Undead slaves.
Undead slaves.
Cool. I mean, not cool, but cool.
Yeah, so basically they would say that the victim's soul has been captured and leaving only an obedient body behind.
Okay.
Right?
So that's a completely it's a husk at that point.
Yeah.
It's just a body that's doing its job.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's one famous case that we'll probably do a whole nother episode on later.
I'm sure we'll do all the specifics.
Yeah, but he was claimed to be declared dead in 1962 and later returned. And his story inspired a whole bunch of research and speculation into what actually happened. So that was basically how the Haitian zombie legends became popular. Now.
And this all happened before Mesopotamia.
No. Stop. All right. So that's the Haitian side of things.
Okay.
Right? Now we can go into like medieval Europe a little bit, right?
Yeah,
so
okay.
they feared, this is like, I'm going to go over like some zombie legends from like around the world real quick, right?
Okay.
So they had these things called revenants.
Yes.
Right? They seemed more like vampires to me.
A little bit. They're vengeful dead.
Yes.
So they reanimate with a purpose. They reanimate because they're mad. But they also, they're a little vampire-y. They come back to life and try to eat you.
Yeah, so they were the first idea of corpses, like, crawling out of their grave like that. And they were blamed for, like, the spreading of diseases or attacking family members, and they were thought to, like, knock on people's doors in the middle of the night,
right.
Suffocate sleepers, or, do crazy stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Then we have the Norse Draugr.
Yep.
Right? Skyrim.
Oh, you can't see it in the dark?
Can't see in the dark.
I have a Skyrim tattoo for those who don't know.
So, in Scandinavia, legends of Draugr, they were undead, right? They were basically, they were there to guard burial mounds or treasure. They possessed enormous strength. They could grow larger, spread disease, or even shapeshift. They retained their intelligence and memories.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So they were much more dangerous than the zombies we have. They have, like, supernatural powers on top of just being these, like, undead beings.
Right. They have some godly power things going on so that they can protect those burial mounds. And again, we'll dig deeper into them on a Draugr episode.
Yeah. Then we have the Chinese Jiangshi.
Those are the hopping vampires.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about them.
Yeah, we did on the vampire episode, but they're also kind of zombies, so they cross over a bit.
So what I've noticed, a lot of these zombie legends are very
also vampire legends.
Yeah, because you have to understand when we talked about vampires, they're not all the blood-sucking demons that we think about, like when Stoker's vampires. They're not that.
Right.
Most of the term vampire came from, it was like synonymous to like our modern term of zombie.
Kind of. It was pretty much anything that fed on people. Yeah. Because not every zombie feeds on people.
No.
But also not every vampire sucks blood. But also not every vampire is dead. So there's a lot of gray area with the zombie versus vampire. We know what a werewolf is, but there's a bit of an overlap in the zombie vampire world.
Yeah.
Vampire werewolves.
Basically, these corpses would become rigid and they would hop around because their limbs can't bend. That's the reason they were hopping. I didn't know that before.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either.
But it drains a person's life force, their chi, rather than eating flesh. And priests would use talisman, bells, mirrors, or preach wood to stop them.
Preach wood?
Yeah, I guess it's some type of like...
Probably some type of wood.
Yeah. Japanese gaki, right? In Japanese Buddhist tradition, gaki, which are hungry ghosts, that's like translation for it, are spirits cursed with endless hunger. They're not walking corpses. They're not undead beings, right?
I don't know if that fits the zombie narrative here, buddy.
Well, they kind of... They inspired a lot of the story because they represented that eternal craving. So it was an endless hunger, right?
Yeah, so was the Wendigo.
Not really. This one was actual starvation, just craving to eat constantly.
Okay.
Right?
So not necessarily people.
Yeah, they weren't... It wasn't like a punishment, right? But they were just... Basically, so the idea is their mouths were too small to eat and their stomachs were endlessly...
I remember that. They get the little pin mouth and they're always hungry. Yeah, okay.
Right?
Again, I don't know how zombie-y...
I'm
not knocking your research. I don't know if that would fit that.
I think it does.
It's a little more demon-y.
Yeah, I think it does just because it was, on the side of it was their version of an endlessly hungry being that would go around and just couldn't crave their.
But is that a reanimated and or lost its own autonomy being?
Lost its own autonomy.
I guess they're a zombie to their hunger.
Yeah.
We're getting deep.
Yeah. Because, I mean, like, the whole idea of zombies is just something that, has zero control over themselves.
Right, and if they have all of their... Okay. If we look at it deeper.
Yeah. Anyways, African Zumbi traditions here, right? So Central Africa and Western African, basically they had spirits inhabiting bodies.
Right.
Right.
So the body was dead, and something else would come into it.
Something else would come in and take over the body.
It also inhabit non-body things, and I don't know if I would consider those zombies or not.
No, but
like those
when
weird
you're taking
grass men
over
things.
when you're taking over the body of the person, right?
That's a zombie.
And then you have the dead returning, and sorcerers would also be sometimes responsible for that, is what they would say. So they'd be controlling people through the supernatural means, which is a direct correlation to the Haitian zombie legend.
Right.
And the reason behind that is because those Haitian legends actually came from this root.
Yeah, of course. They got there from Africa.
Yeah, well, this specific area in Africa.
Yeah.
So it was like a direct translation. So there was a little bit change between the two legends over time, but they had the same exact root there. Now, in Greece, right? I'm not going to try. Virkolikos. Basically, it was...
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. A corpse that would return from the grave, right?
Okay.
Super similar from the medieval ones. Could often be described as a vampire too, because they were known to spread disease or sickness. And they would sometimes eat the living, which is why they're kind of more included into the zombie thing. So what we know from those vampire legends from the time, they would mainly come up and get family members sick and curse people, right?
Okay.
This one would actually do physical damage and have a physical form that people could see.
Okay.
Right? So that's why it's a little bit more zombie than vampire, I think. Now, none of those really seem like Walking Dead zombies.
No.
Right? So where did that come from?
Wait, I have more zombies that we forgot to talk about.
Okay, you want to talk about some?
Yeah, I just forgot to write down where they're from, but I have them.
Yes.
We have another cool one. I was going to pull back up my notes that I had on my computer. You have the Tokoloshi from South Africa, which is almost like, it's kind of voodoo-y, but it's African.
Yeah.
And they are a shrunken corpse that's reanimated to be a servant.
Nice.
And you banish them by sticking a hot
shrunken corpse?
Yeah, so they take a corpse, the same way you like shrink a head.
Yeah.
They take a corpse and they shrink it to be like goblin-sized.
Yeah.
And then they use that as like a little servant for the house.
Why would you not want a full-size servant?
I don't
gotta
make them. I guess they're easier
like...
to clean out the fireplace and under your bed or something.
Maybe. I don't know.
They're probably easier to control when they're smaller too. They also have a big ass hole in their head, where I guess the soul comes out of, and you can kill them by putting a hot poker in their head hole. We'll talk more about them on the Tokoloshi episode.
You know, you can kill anything by poking a hot poker in their head hole.
True. Yeah. Then there's also the Navajo had legends of corpse puppets.
Yes.
So Navajo shamans would bring corpses back to life for the same thing as like servants and armies and things like that.
Yeah.
Which is wildly scary. You talked about Draugr and Revenants. We have the Kutrub, which are from the Middle East.
Middle East.
And they are corpses that rise at night to feed.
Yeah.
So we're hitting that kind of almost vampire-y zombie combination again. But they specifically are a corpse. They climb out of their graves, go eat things, and then go back into their grave during the day. And then the only other thing we had there that we missed was the Albas.
Yeah.
Which are from... I forgot where they're from. Mongolia. And they're like revenants. They're just Mongolian revenants.
Nice.
They rise from the dead because they're pissed.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Sick. Awesome. Now, what I was saying before was none of these guys seem like the Walking Dead zombies.
No, not even close.
Right? So, where did it come from?
Where did it
go?
Where did it come from? Zombie-Eyed Joe.
Yeah. So, basically, Hollywood.
Oh, Hollywood does everything.
Yeah. In the 1930s and 1950s, the earliest zombie movies started coming out, and they were inspired by Haitian folklore.
What was the first zombie movie?
White Zombie.
The band?
What? No, that's the name of the movie. It was controlled, so it was basically based off of the original Haitian legend, right? Where a person was controlled by another magic user through like hypnosis or whatever. They didn't eat people. It was more sad than terrifying. You weren't scared of the zombie. It was kind of like a slave, right?
Okay.
The fear in it wasn't being eaten. It was losing your free will.
Right. It was.
Right?
You weren't afraid of the zombie. You were being afraid of being turned into a zombie.
Turned into the zombie.
Okay.
Right? Now that was the first time zombie was used in Hollywood, right? Then things changed, right?
Dun, dun.
So when Night of the Living Dead came out,
they're coming for you, Barbara.
yeah, basically they accidentally reinvented the zombie, right?
Okay.
So his creatures rose from the dead,
Yep.
ate human flesh,
Yep.
spread through bites,
Yep.
had no master controlling them,
Nope.
and represented like the collapse of society, right?
Yes.
Interestingly enough, Romero, the director and creator of this, never once called them zombies in the film.
They just called them the Living Dead.
Yes, he referred to them as ghouls, right?
Oh.
He never used the term zombies, but the audiences
Said they were zombies.
connected them with the older zombie idea, and basically the name stuck.
Huh.
So the entire view we have of zombies from that Night of the Living Dead,
Yeah.
they were never made to be zombies.
They were meant to be the Living Dead.
Yeah.
Huh. And that's
so-
pretty wild because ghoul is another form of quote unquote undead
Yeah.
folklore thing, and they're not even ghouls are like weird graveyard spirits that eat people.
That eat people. And that's why he called them ghouls, though.
Yeah,
Because he wanted that, eat people, like, vibe coming from him. He's like, oh, I want a whole bunch of, like, deranged people coming out, undead, coming out of the graves and eating people.
Yeah.
And so he used the term ghoul. Because that description did not fit Haitian zombies at all
No,
whatsoever.
that's cool.
So that's how we got the name, right? Now, in the 1970s and 1980s, we got the sequel, so Dawn of the Dead, right? Which introduced a shopping mall and used consumer cultural as social commentary. Then we had Day of the Dead.
I think we had shopping malls before that movie, Charlie.
No shit.
It didn't introduce us to
No,
shopping
but
malls.
it introduced... Shut up. I hate you so much. And then Day of the Dead explored whether zombies could retain memories through their, like, character, right? So they had the characters kind of, like, reenacting things that they would do through everyday life, right? Which was, like, interesting. Like, they're all flooding to, like, repeat places. So they had that first idea of retaining memory in there,
Okay.
right?
I've never seen these movies, so
Yeah.
I know.
Now-
I'm a disgrace.
You've never seen any of these? Wow, that's terrible.
I've seen parts of Night of the Living Dead.
Actually, Night of the Living Dead was really cool, too. So the reason it blew up so much because
Wasn't
it was...
that one of the first movies with like an African American lead?
It was, and in the movie, it was an African-American lead, and he slapped a white woman in the movie. And it was the 1960s.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Right? So that was like culture shock. Like, people were like, what is going on here? And so that's why that movie took off so, like, so well. People were, like, interested in... Not only was it, like, a brand new idea in the horror industry, but they were really cutting boundaries that were, like, set up. And, like...
Damn.
Yeah, pushing the limits of society at the time with that, which was super cool. But anyways, so all those things happened, right? So zombies were starting to develop more with that, like having slight memory of their past,
Right.
redoing like basic actions that they would do.
Right.
And then when we had Return of the Living Dead, right?
How many Living Dead movies are there?
This is Return of the Living Dead's made. It's not canon. It's not part of that. Different director, different everything.
So it's Night of the Living Dead,
Dawn of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead, and then Day of the Dead.
Yeah, those are all Romero's films. And then afterwards, I don't know who made Return of the Living Dead, but it's not.
It's totally different.
Totally different.
Okay.
But he is the first one that had zombies craving brains.
Oh.
Yeah.
So before they were just eating people.
Before they were
now
eating
they just
people.
want
This is the first time they had him walk around going, brains, brains.
I wonder where that, yeah.
It was also the first time they had talking zombies.
Oh.
Right? So zombies that were, like, speaking. And nearly impossible to kill zombies. Right? So before they were able to kill them fairly easily.
Yeah, just shoot them.
Yeah. This is the one where it was like, oh, these things are, like, indestructible pretty much.
Blow the head off or something.
Yeah. And also, the zombies were created by toxic gas. Which was cool. It wasn't, like, just...
Suddenly zombies.
They had, like, an explanation of where it came from and how it happened.
Okay.
Right? Then we got into the gaming world.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So in the 1990s, video games kind of changed everything. Right? So we had Resident Evil and House of the Dead.
Oh, yeah.
House of the Dead was, you know, like that...
The arcade game.
Yeah, the arcade game that everybody played.
You know, as a kid, I was terrified of that game.
Yeah.
If that was in a section of the arcade, I wouldn't go to that section of the arcade because that game was scary. I was a very scared child.
Yeah.
Look at me now.
It's terrible. No. But they pushed a new boundary with zombies where they created the idea of them being victims of viruses or biological weapons or corporate experiments for Resident Evil or mutations, increasingly horrifying, like making them like into wild things.
Right,
you know?
Becoming monsters.
Yeah. And then, you know, people, it was weird because people were like, wow, people are making the zombies.
Yeah.
You know, this isn't just these things are coming naturally. It was the first time it was like human-inspired creation of this like terrifying,
have we gone too far?
Indestructible thing.
Right.
Yeah. And then we got fast zombies. Right? Resident Evil didn't create the fast zombies, but they did incorporate a little bit of fast zombies later on.
Yeah, once you get to like 4 and 5.
Yeah. It was actually 28 Days Later.
Oh, yeah, that's when they started running.
Yeah, the first fast zombies. And they weren't the same as the other zombies because this was all the first time the zombies were alive. They had a virus that was causing them to have extreme rage.
Oh.
It was like a rabies virus type of zombie virus.
So they weren't like decaying corpse things. They were just brainless, angry people.
Yeah.
I've never seen 28 Days Later either.
Yeah. So they would sprint. They'd have uncontrollable rage. They aren't technically dead. And the infection would spread rapidly. People would suddenly no longer be afraid of getting bit by a zombie, but just getting sick. Right? And it kind of helped fuel a lot of like disease craze that happened around the same time, which was super cool. But this is where we had a split with the zombie purists too, because some people say I hate sprinting angry zombies, and some people I only like the slow ones or blah blah blah. Man, they're zombies. It's a cool movie. Get over it. You know. First of all, neither one of those are real zombies, so you're both wrong.
Yeah.
Shut up.
It's gonna be another Reddit argument for you.
Yeah. But and then after that, we got things like Dawn of the Dead, and then Left 4 Dead came out.
Oh yeah,
which was huge. I loved Left 4 Dead.
What's the one in the mall?
Oh,
Dead Rising.
Dead Rising was super good, right? And then in the 2020s, zombies got more like complex and smarter.
Right, we had Nazi zombies in the COD games, and we had freaking
Last of Us started using
the fungus zombies
for the first time, which was cool because there's some actual science behind that.
Yeah,
that I'm gonna go into a little bit.
Yeah.
Which I'll just save that for. I'm gonna save that for. I have a whole section on.
Yeah,
this
we'll get to zombie causes later.
Yes. All right. And then eventually we got to the Walking Dead era.
Yeah.
Right. Which changed a lot of things for people because in all of these other films, the enemy was the zombie.
Yeah.
Right? And in The Walking Dead, the scariest enemy was the people.
Yeah.
Which was just mind flip. You know, like what are we afraid of now? And it was the society collapse is the scariest part.
Right.
Because you get people that are just, you know,
crazy.
You know, gonna do insane shit. But I don't know, dude. Zombies are cool. Anyways, I want to talk about real life zombies in nature.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Cordyceps.
Fungus zombies that take over bugs.
Fungus zombies that take over bugs.
Yeah.
Right? This is what happened to basically The Last of Us. Or not.
Yeah,
The Last of Us.
They took over people.
Right? So, a spore lands on an ant, right? The fungus grows inside its body, does its thing, And chemicals are released by the fungus to alter the ant's behavior. The ant climbs to the perfect height on a plant, bites down in like a death grip. The ant will die there. The fungal stock will grow off the ant head and then release more spores.
Mm-hmm.
So you have an actual mind control zombie ant,
Yeah.
right?
They also infect spiders and do weird shit with them too, don't they?
Yeah, they do. So the fascinating thing that's happening with this is they think that the fungus may influence the ant's nervous system and muscles rather than literally piloting it, right? So instead of it like saying controlling every movement whatsoever, like a tiny driver,
it's just making the brain do the work.
Yeah, it's making the brain do the work. It's just influencing it to climb to a certain height.
Huh.
Yeah.
Weird.
And
That's
another
kind of scary.
thing, I know. Another thing that people don't think about a lot for zombies is rabies.
Okay.
So rabies is the closest things that humans have ever encountered to zombies.
Okay.
Right? It infects the nervous system. It causes aggression, confusion, difficulty swallowing, excessive saliva, and biting behavior.
Yeah.
Right?
That's zombies.
That's zombies, 100%.
Is the whole fear of water thing legit too, or is that?
It is 100%.
Why does it make you afraid of water?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Weird.
I know why it does it, because it wants the saliva to build up in your mouth.
Okay.
So it's like it's literally doing everything to do a maximum spread of the virus, right?
Okay.
So it makes you generate saliva and causes you to bite people, right?
Okay.
So that it spreads the disease. Every single thing the rabies virus does
is for you to be able to explain
to spread the disease. It's a genius virus.
Huh.
It's absolutely insane how effective it is at
That's wild.
spreading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes you afraid of. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Shit. I didn't. Wow.
Because it doesn't want you to wash any of the saliva back. It wants
Right.
it all to pool up in your mouth.
So it has more infection power.
Yeah. So if you swallow your saliva, it's not gonna, it's not gonna be as
Which
effective.
is why you have difficulty swallowing.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Super crazy.
Damn.
Right?
Okay.
All right. Something else.
Did you
Right.
Did you have CRD or CWD?
I don't. You want to talk about CWD
We
real
have
quick?
chronic wasting disease too,
Yes.
which is another almost zombification that's only found in deer and deer-like animals, right?
Mm-hmm. There's other versions that are similar to it,
Yeah.
but chronic wasting disease is specific for deer.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit on our not deer episode, which we will be go back and watch that if you haven't already. It's pretty cool. That's a good episode. But pretty much, chronic wasting disease is the deer just wastes away, becomes like a living corpse. The brain kind of starts to melt.
Yeah.
Effectively, and they just lose all inhibition and understanding of the world around them. They'll walk into campfires or just drown themselves in the water, and they'll have
It's actually a really bad problem down south right now.
their eyeballs will start popping out of their face, and they'll just have oozing sores and open wounds.
It breaks down their whole body,
fucking gross.
but specifically the brain very well.
Yeah.
So you see them walking and decompose at the same time.
Yeah.
They'll have a broken leg and just try to walk on it like it's absolutely normal. They won't be able to experience pain.
Eyes hanging out of their head.
Yeah, so you'll see them standing in a campfire, just on fire, just standing there.
Yeah. Fucking creepy.
Yeah. So that's chronic wasting disease.
CWD.
Another thing that I looked up, which is super cool, is the jewel wasp. The emerald jewel wasp performs a crazy trick, right? It stings cockroaches twice, right?
Doesn't it put the babies in the cockroach?
No, well, this is what it does. It wants to temporarily paralyze it, right?
Okay.
And then once directly into a region of its nervous system that dramatically reduces its drive to escape.
Okay.
It stops it from wanting to escape.
Okay.
And
literally
then
turns its brain off.
Yeah, and this is the scary part. The wasp grabs one of the cockroach's antennas and walks it like a dog back to its burrow.
Come on, puppy.
Yeah.
We gotta go feed the kids.
The cockroach isn't dead. It can still move. It just doesn't resist because it doesn't want to because of that second
Because
injection.
that second sting turned off its fear sensors, essentially.
Then the wasp lays an egg in the larva eventually consumes the cockroach from the inside and grows.
But the cockroach just lets it happen because it got its brain stung.
Yes.
Yo. That's horror movie shit right there.
Yeah. 100%.
Yo, this is an untapped horror. Giant emerald wasp stinging people.
I guess so. Yeah.
Turn off people's brains and then yo, Hollywood, if you're watching, I want this movie. I don't want to actually watch it because that would make me super uncomfortable, but someone does. Sir Charlie would love it.
Yeah.
He loves all those body horror fucking gore porn movies.
Okay. Here's another cool one. Toxoplasma. So
Tacoplasma?
Toxoplasma.
Okay.
Right? Its goal is to get into a cat. Right?
This is a thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
To complete its life cycle, right? So what happens is it gets into an infected rodent, right? So it like grows in food or whatever. The rodent eats the food.
Okay.
And
Cat
then
eats the rodent.
decreases the rodent's fear of cats. Specifically.
It's so weird how smart these things are.
Yeah. Some studies say they actually make them more attracted to cat odors. Right? And it gives them an extremely high chance that they're more likely to get caught and eaten. This helps the parasite complete its life cycle in cats. Humans can become infected too.
Okay.
But there's no evidence it causes anything resembling zombie behavior.
What does it do to the cat?
Nothing.
So it just wants to be eaten by a cat?
Yeah, it's just how it finishes its life cycle. It lives inside the cat. I don't know if it like...
But does it affect the cat in any way? Like, is this something we got to be worried about? Like, make sure your cat's got a toxoplasma and fucking...
It probably
thing.
lays its eggs in, like, the cat's stomach and then comes out as cat poop, and then the mouse eats the cat poop or something, and then life cycle.
Yeah, it's just a weird... We specifically got to be eaten by that cat. Like, it's got to happen.
Well,
guys.
there's I'm going to talk about some other things where it's a specific animal, too.
I understand specific animal, like... because it'll do something.
Yeah.
Right? Like that fungus wants to land on an ant because the ant will then climb up and let the fungus reproduce and make lands in more ants. Like,
yeah.
Why would you want to get in a rodent to get in a cat for no reason other than I just want to be in that cat?
Well, you have to... it's a nice cat. It's probably just because that's, how it's adapted for cats.
It's like Beverly Hills.
You also have to think cats are the most successful, like, hunters.
Right.
They, like, every other animal goes out to hunt, and cats will kill, like, 80% of the time.
Yeah. I'm just saying, where is the benefit of the cat eating this plasma?
Because that's where it lives. That's where it's going to make its home. Inside the cat. It's a parasite. What do you mean, then what? You think it's going to open a fucking bank? It's a fucking...
I don't know.
It's a parasite, dude. What do you expect it to do?
I'm trying to figure
then
out...
what?
I'm trying to figure out... Again, the ant. The fungus gets into the ant because it'll grow in the ant and then make more fungus to cover more ant. Like, it's got this cycle.
Yes, it's got a cycle.
This is like, we got to get into a mouse so that the cat eats us.
And then it lays its eggs in the cat. And then the cat poops, and it gets back into the mouse. It's the same cycle.
Okay. Okay.
What do you want it to fucking do? You want it to be a lawyer? You want it
I don't
to
know. It was just, I'm like
open a supermarket in the cat's stomach?
I'm just expecting it to be like the cat eats the mouse, and then the cat's infected. Now the cat like goes crazy or some shit and starts like infecting all the has like infected babies or some weird shit.
No,
it's just yeah. You know what? We're here.
That would break the infection cycle. And the goal is you get into the target animal. The target animal transmits to another animal, and that you lay your eggs so that your eggs can get picked up by the target animal again.
Why wouldn't you just want to be in the animal that you like? I feel like
because the idea is to switch life forms so that you don't die. Your lifespan doesn't die in that one life. If you go into a life form, right?
Yeah.
And you lay your eggs in that one life form,
yeah.
And that thing dies, your eggs die too, right?
Yeah.
So you need to infect something, and then have it so that your eggs can be laid outside of the thing. That's how parasites work.
Okay.
Do you get it?
A little bit.
Okay.
I just feel like it cut out the middleman. Just let it get eaten by another cat. Everything's good that way.
Fuck. Oh my god, I hate talking sometimes to you. It's just like you're trying. All right, never mind. Let's go to the next one.
No, but I get it. You're right. It makes more sense because if it's only infecting cats, then you kill off all the cats, and you're fucked.
Okay. Hairworms.
Yeah.
Have you heard about hairworms?
The worms that look like hair.
Okay, yeah. So they have a super weird life cycle too. They grow inside insects like crickets or grasshoppers.
Oh yeah, because they pull them out of like shrimp and lobsters and shit too.
But they need water to reproduce. So as they mature, the infected insect often heads toward water or ponds or streams, jump into the water where the worm emerges,
and that animal dies because it's
then
a bug and it can't breathe on the water.
Yeah. Basically, they were thinking for a long time that the worm is actually compelling the animal to drown itself.
So that the worm
can come out and reproduce, get eaten by an insect, and spread the life cycle that way.
Yeah.
Keep reproducing like that. Super weird. But then again, it's also, it's mind control stuff. Now, there's also something that's a crab hijacker. It's called Saculina.
Isn't that another fungus?
It is. I think it's. I didn't look up too much about that. It's a parasite, right? So it invades a crab's body, absorbs its nutrients, suppresses reproduction, and can alter male crabs so they behave like females for basically caring for eggs. The crab ends up nurturing the parasite's offspring as though they were its own.
I was trying to figure out why the need for the male crab to become a woman, but now I get it.
Yeah. So basically, the crab takes care of the parasite's young.
Yeah.
Right? And then the parasite's young are already in like a crab den.
Right, and then they just eat all the crab babies and the crabs.
Yeah, so it just keeps spreading like that. It's a whole fucking life cycle thing.
Huh.
There's something called a lancet liver fluke, right? It's a parasite that infects ants as part of its life cycle.
Okay.
Near sunset, infected ants climb to the tops of blades of grass, is what I talked about, clamped on. And it makes them more likely to be eaten by grazing animals, where the parasite reaches its next host. If the ant survives the night, it often resumes normal activity until the cycle repeats.
So it pretty much just is like, you'll do your thing, and it's like, all right, it's time. And
Yeah.
then they all just run up this things to wait to get eaten. If they don't, they're like, all right, you know what, go back to your life.
Back to your life.
Until it's time.
Yeah. They do this. The same thing happens. I forgot the name of it. I didn't write it down. But I did look up a snail or a slug parasite that goes into the slug. Makes its eyes all like bulbily, like huge and swollen.
Okay.
Right? And then makes it climb up to the top of a tree so that
birds
eat it. Yeah. But
this is wild. Parasites just need to be eradicated.
yeah. All right. Let's take a quick break.
Okay.
And then I'm going to talk about the likelihood of certain types of zombies to exist in the world. Because
we know some of them exist.
Yeah, but to infect humans.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Right?
This is good.
We already have we've had some close calls.
Fuck.
So,
right.
We'll be right back, guys. We're going to take a quick, let's do like a 1 minute break.
Buckle up your butts, Mudpuppies. We'll be back.
We'll be back. All right?
Welcome back, Mudpuppies.
We're back.
Also, just want to shout out Scare Me Tender. He's here watching. Go check them out.
Yeah,
I think
they're cool people.
I think they're focusing on gaming right now, and I think it's just Tanner. But check them out. They do some funny shit. They play a lot of horror games and horror related games. I think he did a Majora's Mask playthrough recently.
Yeah.
Just watched a couple of the episodes. They're awesome. Go check them out here on YouTube. They're our buddies.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna talk about types of zombies that could live in our world.
Well,
right?
we already have like Abercrombie zombies.
Okay.
Aberzombies.
Aberzombies?
Yeah.
Abercrombies?
Aberzombies.
Yeah. All right, so the first one I'm going to go over is the Romero zombie, right? That is the Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Walking Dead type zombie. Right?
They just kind of showed up, though. There's no real reason behind them, right?
Yeah, I mean, it could be different things, right? So it's basically a dead body reanimated, slow, feels no pain, doesn't tire, brain destruction kills it, right?
Right.
So could it exist? It's extremely unlikely, right?
Right.
So once a person dies, blood circulation stops, oxygen delivery ends.
Right.
Right. Brain cells begin dying within minutes. Muscles rapidly lose their energy. Right. And then decomposition starts. Right.
Right.
So a zombie can't keep moving without an entirely new energy source and a functioning control system for very long.
Right.
So basically, it would have to be some type of virus that gets into you, kills you, which would be kind of ineffective.
Right. And they would have to rewire you and refuel you.
It wouldn't even be that. It would have to just run you till you your body is to the point where it can't run anymore.
Right. But I cannot imagine that the decomposition rate. I don't think it would last very long.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
It would
probably get what? A couple hours?
Probably. Yeah, probably something like that. So the odds of that happening, I think, are extremely low.
Right. Because I also feel like, obviously, we don't know this for sure. Like if something's decomposing, right? I feel like it would break down faster with movement than if it was just sitting there.
Yeah.
Rotting. Because if you think it like, you have a busted piece on your...
Well, you're going to be burning energy, too.
Yeah.
Like, your body's got to get those calories from somewhere.
Right. But I'm thinking, like, you got a broken doorknob, and you don't touch the doorknob, it doesn't get more broken. But you start turning the broken doorknob, it gets more broken. So you got a slowly falling apart body that you keep moving. Yeah. Those joints are going to fall apart faster.
Yeah. Good job.
See? There's sometimes thoughts in there.
There you go. There you go. Virus zombies, right? So this is the host is still living, right? So we're going based off of like Resident Evil, 28 Days Later type stuff.
Crazies.
Yeah.
What was it? Yep.
Living zombies, aggressive, super contagious, and basically contagious. Contagious. But the brain function's altered, right?
Okay.
So could they exist? Parts of it's already real. That's the rabies.
We got rabies. We got
right.
Yeah.
Certain brain infections can alter personality or behavior already, right? Okay. We have things like I think prion diseases.
Yeah, those are the brain-eating diseases.
Brain-eating diseases.
Like CWD.
Yeah. Some drugs can cause violent delirium. Remember, they had that
like PCP, bath salts, angel dust, a crocodile.
We were getting people that were like eating people's faces and stuff.
Yeah, it was bath salt stuff,
right? And then there's also rare neurological diseases that can profoundly affect impulse control.
Right. Okay.
Right?
Like Tourette's.
Yeah. There's
that's just an example. Obviously, that's not zombies, but you lose your impulse control with that.
Yeah, but there's ones where like you physically cannot do things that are obviously a bad idea. Like you just think of something and you do it and you act without like repercussions.
Yeah.
Like a lot of serial killers have impulse control problems, right? But there are drugs and viruses that already cause those things. Right.
Stuff like crocodile and meth and all that other fun stuff.
Basically, if the rabies virus or something like that were to adapt to be more focused on humans, rather than animals, right, like raccoons, right, it could be a big problem.
We'd have to start taking freaking possum blood injections.
Yeah, well, we have, you can get rabies vaccines.
Yep, I'm vaccinated.
Right, but once you get infected with the rabies virus,
You're fucked.
There's no cure. It's 100% mortality rate.
Yeah.
So you're gonna die if you get rabies, and you're gonna want to bite people. Yeah.
Damn it.
Terrible on your part.
There is a good question in the chat though. Do zombies need to breathe?
It depends on the type of zombie.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
So if you're talking about a virus zombie like this, where they're still alive, right? You need most of the body function to continue.
Right.
The virus would want your vision to stay intact, your hearing to stay intact, your smell. it would want to increase things that would help it spread.
Right.
So an ideal virus would turn you into a superhuman here.
Right.
It would make you improve your vision, improve your hearing, improve your senses.
So, and then in the non-real world, the like magical zombies and things probably don't need to breathe. Stuff that a wizard would conjure, and in the fantasy realms. But as far as like parasitic and other stuff, then yes.
Why does AJ have a rabies vaccine? Good question.
I needed to have one when I worked with dogs.
He worked with dogs. He needed to have a rabies vaccine.
It was required to work at the kennel.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to talk about fungal zombies, which is the scariest one, I think.
Fungal zombies.
Right? So this is, if you've ever played The Last of Us or watched the show.
Or if you've ever had athlete's foot.
Yeah, or ever had athlete's foot. It's basically an infection by a mutated fungus. It would basically control your behavior and would cause progressive body changes, right? Has been inspired by something real. The cordyceps that we were talking about that infect insects and alter their behavior and use their bodies to spread spores inspired all of the Last of Us zombies. Right? That's what they used as their basis, right?
Triggers.
So those actual fungus in those zombies are cordyceps. Right?
Thank God they don't work on warm-blooded animals yet.
Not yet.
Once they do, we're fucked, guys.
So we're a lot more complex than insects, right? There's no evidence right now that cordyceps or similar fungus can control human behavior in that way at all. It would be like an insanely fast mutating fungus to be able to do something like that. Fungal disease affecting the brain is possible, but fungus turning people into coordinated predators is not supported by current science.
Good to know.
But if it were to happen,
we're fucked.
We're very bad at fighting fungal diseases effectively. So they do have like antifungal stuff, but when people get like actual fungal infections in like their brain and shit, they're normally just fucked.
Yeah.
So yeah, our body temps are too high. We have a much stronger complex immune system than insects have right now.
Right. But that's why we're also so much more susceptible to stuff like black mold and all these other things. Like, we don't know how to fight that shit. Our body just goes, ooh.
Yeah, confused. But no, it's interesting. Now, the other thing I want to talk about was bioengineered zombies, right?
Okay. Stuff like the Flood.
Yeah.
No, those are aliens.
No, this would be
like
Resident Evil.
Or Resident Evil, you're right. Yeah,
Resident Evil is the best example of this.
I like the Flood.
Genetic engineering can alter organisms.
T-virus, G-virus.
Yeah, but it would be like creating a pathogen that massively rewires speed. What?
What was the one in 5? There's
X-virus?
another name for that
M
one.
virus.
No, in Africa it was like the weird. Tanner, you're watching. What the hell is the virus in Resident Evil 5?
Yeah, I Am Legend.
That's a good one too, but they were the good guys.
The zombies were the good guys?
Did you never dug into that one? Will Smith was the problem.
Was he?
Yes.
Why?
They weren't attacking him.
Were they attacking?
Not him. They weren't attacking anybody. He was the aggressor in the entire movie. And I think in the story too, it dives into it more, that they're just trying to live. They're the new norm, and he's the outsider. But we're painted as the good guy because we're the human. But he was the monster. It's wild.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Deep. But yeah, okay. Tanner, this is going to bother me. Hurry up and figure it out.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Were they trying to infect him?
I don't think so. He was just shooting him in the fuck. Ouroboros. That's the one. Okay.
Yeah. All right. But anyways, bioengineered, right? So this would be us creating something that preserves mobility, spreads efficiently, and avoids killing the host too quickly, right? It would actually be kind of genius if we wanted to do like a massive disease that would like wipe out like huge portions of our population.
I wonder what that's like.
Yeah. Test run was COVID. No. But modern biotechnology is, I'd like to say not close, but I feel like we're close.
I feel like we have a lot of things in modern medical. Oh my God, modern
like
medical technology that we haven't told people about.
Yeah, exactly. Like how we say we don't use chemical weapons, but yet I'm pretty sure we still use chemical weapons.
Yeah.
You know? Also, the one other type of zombie, which would be kind of like the voodoo zombie, would be like the mind control zombies, right? So
hypnosis, mind control, magical zombies.
Or you can look at the chemical altering of our brains, like the way the wasp did.
Okay, yeah.
Right? You know, the first injection to paralyze, the second injection to make them like, you know,
cool with it. Yeah.
We kind of have already done that before with drugs.
Yeah.
You know? So it seems like it's not like a terrible thing to do. And they talked about it, like, you know, have you looked at like MK Ultra?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's 100% it.
Yeah.
They did experiments on U.S. citizens. The CIA did. This is all proven fact. Dude. I'm not going conspiracy here, guys. This is all proven fact. They were giving people LSD and then interrogating them and torturing them. Right? And it turned out that the guy that they put in charge of that program, so the whole thing is they set up a brothel. Right? Set up a brothel to lure people in. Right? Okay. After they did their thing,
they put LSD in
They put LSD in their drinks.
Oh, the drinks, not in the
right?
cookies.
And then so one guy would get super high. Then the prostitutes would torture them, right? And see how effective LSD was at extracting information and how easy they would be to control them while they were high on LSD. The guy that they decided to put in charge of this program was a extreme drug addict.
So he just did all the LSD.
And he was also known to be an extreme sadist.
Oh.
So he pretty much just got these people tortured. And one of his quotes that he said, he's like, where else in the world can you work and get fully sanctioned drugs, torture, and rape of people by the U.S. government?
That's wild.
That's what he said about his job, how great it was. He was a complete maniac they put in charge of this. Yeah. So, CIA is bad, man.
Yeah.
Bad CIA. Bad. No, don't come after me, please.
Not until we cover Jesus.
Yeah. Now, there's one other type that we didn't talk about.
There's more?
Technological zombies.
We all are.
Yeah. But brain implants.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, this is something people are talking about getting now.
Okay.
Right? Implants that you can put inside your brain. Yeah, AI stuff, right?
Wild that we talk about AI and we get a fucking stream bot. Spam bot.
That is crazy. Yeah, we got.
It's like they're listening.
Yeah. Anyways, they put chips in your brain, right?
Brain chips.
And, you know, the theory is, you know, they're going to use them to control you.
Which do you think would be more effective, potato or tortilla?
What do you mean?
To be a brain chip.
Shut up. I
feel like tortilla would hold up in the moisture a little better.
Yeah.
Like potatoes would fall apart. But the tortilla would just kind of go stale and get a little soggy, but I think
yeah. Okay. So the technology for this already exists, though, which is scary.
Yeah, we make them all the time.
Well, no, not even just like they.
I have 4 bags of them in my closet.
I hate you. Shut up. So the brain chips, that's not made of tortillas.
So they are potato.
Yeah.
This is going to be a poll tonight in the Discord.
Yeah.
Which brain chips would you prefer?
Yeah. They wouldn't be able to control an undead person.
It'd have to be a living person with thoughts.
Yeah. But we have chips that we have put into people's brains where they can be able to control robotic limbs, interface with technology.
Yep.
Or, you know,
I mean, we have those, what are
Google
those things called? There's the hearing aids that they plug into your head.
That's different.
It's still integrating in your brain.
It's your skull.
Oh.
It uses the vibration to your skull.
Oh, I thought it went deeper.
Yeah.
Damn, that's not as cool as I thought they were.
Yeah. That's the hearing aids are not mind control devices, but
not that they're mind control devices, but it was cool like brain stuff.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a microphone.
No,
in your
but
brain.
they actually have like user interface chips now that they can put into your head and you can interact with like technology and shit, right? Now the theory is they're going to be using these to control people.
Don't get chipped.
Don't get chipped. Yeah, don't get chipped. I wouldn't want to get brain chip.
I don't want to get brain chip.
I don't want to get brain chip at all. I'm not down with the brain chip.
With chips, I want a tortilla.
Yeah.
And a good potato chip sometime. Or pork rind.
Yep.
Kale chips are good.
But, yeah, those are zombies. Now, what do you think
there's more.
Is the most likely zombie to exist?
I mean, we already have proven fungal and parasitic zombies.
Yeah.
So I'd say that. because like there's the thing, prions and all that. Like
Yeah.
we have
But like
effective zombies.
Human
In
zombies.
a human, I think if it's gonna happen, it's either gonna be the microchip in the brain,
Yeah.
mind control, or it's gonna be some kind of bioengineered zombie. Because we already kind of have that too with drugs.
Yeah.
You give a guy PCP and tell him go that way, he will, and just run into something.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what do you
I
think?
think viral rage.
Well, that's
is-
true. We do have rabies.
Yeah. So I think that if the closest thing we would get to like an actual zombie outburst
Mhm.
would be some type of like rabies virus mutation that infects humans a lot easier, and we would have a really hard fucking time fighting it.
Yeah.
And that's true. Like we were just not developed to that point yet as a society to fight things up. Like you saw how much we struggled with COVID.
Yeah, well,
You know?
I have my thoughts about that.
Yeah. But just being able to fight that off, and then that's the other thing too. Convincing people to follow like the strategy that you come up with too. There's a big lack of trust in the government for obvious reasons. So
Is there?
if you need everybody to perform certain steps to protect themselves from
You should probably be a trustworthy entity at that point.
yeah, and there's no such thing.
It's not looking good.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I would be terrified of a rabies virus thing because I think that's the most practical thing that could affect us. It would be the most fast spreading and it would be the most worrisome.
Yeah.
So there's really not much you could do about it either.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's zombies.
That's zombies, guys.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna take a quick break, and then I got another fun little thing for us to talk about tonight.
Oh, cool. I like
We'll be
things.
back.
We'll be
Mudpuppies.
right back, guys. See ya.
Don't touch.
We're back. It was a short break.
Welcome back, Mudpuppies. Charlie just had to get a drink. So I feel like in the spirit of the zombies,
Yeah.
in the hungry eating world of the zombies, I got a little kind of game here almost.
Nice.
You know how there's like smash or pass?
Yeah.
We're gonna play eat or don't eat.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you cryptids, and you tell me if they were real,
Yeah.
and you like could catch like hunt them and then eat them.
If
Would you or
would
not?
would I eat them or not?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Would you eat a zombie?
No.
No zombie.
That's a human.
I
That's
would not eat a
cannibalism.
zombie.
I
Would
find
you
that
eat a Dark Watcher?
No.
No. Okay.
Too humanoid.
Would you eat the Beast of Gevudan?
Dude, this is gonna be a boring game for me because I don't think you should eat carnivores.
You wouldn't eat a wolf?
No.
Do people eat wolves?
I wouldn't eat a dog. I wouldn't eat a wolf. I wouldn't eat a.
But is that a thing? Like, do people hunt and eat wolf?
I'm sure.
wolf meat
I
a
think
thing?
they're like full of parasites and shit though too.
Okay, I wouldn't eat a wolf either.
Yeah.
All right. Would you eat the Greer Island Goat Man?
Just a leg. Unless it's got feet.
I think
got
he has
feet.
feet. He's considered a hominid.
Can't do it. Nope.
Can't
Can't do it. If you got people feet, I'm not eating.
All right. What about Tahoe Tessie? Would you eat Tahoe Tessie?
I'd 100% eat Tallahassee.
She's like a snake, right?
Yep.
Probably tastes like python.
Yeah, I would totally eat snake. I've eaten river eel before a bunch of times.
I haven't. Is it good? I've
no.
had alligator.
It's actually eel's not bad if you cook it with like butter and garlic. Like it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, close enough. I've had like alligator and I've had like python jerky,
Yeah.
but not like straight up snake meat. Okay. Would you eat the glowacus?
No one knows what it is.
So would you eat it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Would you eat a gray alien?
No.
You wouldn't try some alien meat?
not gonna eat an alien.
I would eat the fuck out
I'm
of
too
an alien.
smart.
How?
I'm not gonna eat something
You
smart.
can't be that smart if you're able to fucking put them on your grill.
Wouldn't eat a dolphin because they're smart.
Dolphins aren't aliens.
No, but they're fish.
Okay. No, they're not. They're mammals.
They're fucking fish though.
No, they're fucking mammals. They
All
breathe
right.
air and have hair and give birth to live babies and shoot milk out of their
So do
nipples.
seahorses.
Seahorses have eggs that they lay in the husband's stomach.
And then they give birth to them.
Yeah, but there's still eggs that come out of them.
No, they're not eggs. Live seahorses come out of the stomach.
No.
Yes.
Well, yeah, the live seahorse come out because the eggs hatch in his stomach.
It's the same fucking thing with people, dude.
No, we're not in an egg. We're in a fucking
embryo.
Gestation sack. We don't lay eggs. People don't lay eggs.
It's a fucking egg.
It's not the same, Charlie.
Okay.
So you wouldn't eat an alien? I would totally eat an alien.
I would not eat an alien.
That's disappointing. Would you eat a hide behind?
No. It's got arms and legs.
So?
Wouldn't do it. Probably don't taste good either.
Would you eat the Bucatima monkey man?
No.
Huh.
I don't eat monkeys.
You're not gonna eat monkey?
Nah.
Would you eat the Lake Norman monster?
Yeah.
I totally would. It's just a big ass fucking.
Dude, I think I'd eat
fish.
any lake monster. Yeah.
Would you eat an elf?
No.
No.
Actually, yeah. Fuck them.
You would.
Just kidding. No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't eat a gray alien, but you
would
eat
not
an
eat.
elf?
Would not eat an elf. Anything I can talk to, I don't think I want to eat.
Would you eat the Flatwoods monster?
Flowers monster. No.
That's the sulfur alien.
Yeah, it's gonna smell
Or
like
the mustard gas alien.
smell like rotten eggs.
Would you eat the sheep squatch?
No.
I would. Be fucking the size of that mutton
It's
leg.
got feet, dude.
No, it's got hooves.
It's got feet.
Oh, it's got raccoon feet.
Yeah.
It's raccoon feet.
I don't know.
It's a big fucking sheep, man.
I'm not down with it.
I'd eat it. Would you eat the snallygaster?
Snallygaster.
Dragon, chicken, snake, squid faced monster
Yeah.
that died in an explosion.
Yeah, I think I'd eat any bird.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Would you eat Mercy Brown?
No.
Her brother did.
Brother did.
Would you eat lizard man?
Nah.
Probably tastes like crocodile meat.
Yeah. It's too much man in that lizard.
Too much man in that lizard?
Yeah.
What? Okay. Would you eat the green clawed beast?
Yeah. The green clawed beast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
How do you know it's not man under the water?
I don't know. It's just beast.
Just gonna eat his claw?
Yeah.
Would you eat a platypus?
No. Love platypus.
It might be delicious.
I want to fuck with a platypus now.
You want to fuck a platypus?
I said I wouldn't fuck with a
Oh,
platypus.
okay.
Yeah.
That was scary.
I'd milk a platypus.
You can't. They don't have nipples. You
gotta,
have to wring them out like a
ring
sponge.
them out like a towel.
Would you eat the alkali lake monster?
Yeah.
It's a giant mud puppy.
Got it. It's dead.
Yeah. Would you eat the Bodak glass?
No.
I don't think you could. He's a ghost.
Yeah.
Would you eat the ghostly scarecrow of Chiang Rai?
Yeah.
You wouldn't eat a gray alien, but you'd eat the little golden bouncing boy?
That guy, I think you have to.
He looks like he would taste like a peep.
Yeah, he's not intelligent.
Would you eat the Goat Man of Alton Bridge?
No, he's cool.
Yeah, he fights racists.
Yeah.
I like him.
I
Stop
was
it.
in need of good milk.
Would you eat the Kofu humanoids?
Kofu Fang Demon? Nah, dude, they got guns, man.
Would you eat the grafted monster?
Nah.
Might taste good.
No.
Probably blubbery.
Yeah.
He's got seal
Probably
skin.
just all fat, dude.
Okay. Would you eat Dog Man?
No.
Okay.
Wouldn't eat dogs or man,
Would
so
you
no.
Would you eat an old stinker?
No. He stinks.
He eats dead bodies. Would you eat the Proctor Valley monster? He's cow hominid, so he's beefy.
No, I wouldn't do it. He's got feet.
He's got hooves.
He's got feet. I showed you the footprint.
Yeah, that's a garden glove somebody left behind.
Exactly, but it's the whole story's fake. But
I would eat him.
yeah,
He's probably beef.
yeah,
Super beef. Super beef. Okay.
yeah,
Would you eat a Thunderbird?
yeah.
You imagine the chicken nuggets you can make from a Thunderbird?
Exactly, dude.
Would you eat a giant?
No,
Would you eat Mantis Man?
no,
Would you eat a mantis?
no. I like mantis. I'd eat other bugs though.
I'm sure you've
I've
probably
eaten
tried
other
like
bugs.
spiders and shit, haven't you?
I've eaten all kinds of bugs. Yeah, but
Have
I
you-
wouldn't eat a mantis.
What bugs have you eaten?
Worms. I had a grub once. I had
Are these cooked
a
or
bunch
just
of ants.
bug?
The grub was raw.
Ew.
Yeah, I had a scorpion from a tequila bottle.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Ants?
I've had ants, a bunch of ants.
Like off the ground or just
off the
or
ground when I
cooked?
was in SEER school, I was just ripping those bad boys up off the ground. Yeah.
Eating like fried spider?
No. never
Would you
fried.
eat like fried spider?
I would. I've had crickets before too. I've had a whole bunch of crickets. They weren't bad. They were crunchy and they were seasoned. So.
Ew, my dad tried when we were in Mexico. They put where we were in Mexico.
Yeah.
We were in I think the Oaxaca region.
Yeah.
So that's a big thing there to put grasshoppers in the guacamole.
Yeah.
My dad tried it. I did not.
You eat shrimp.
It's not the same.
Wet bugs are bugs.
It's not the same.
Yeah. I've had jellyfish before, too.
That's not a bug.
I think they are.
No, they're jellyfish.
It's a bug. Anyways, move on. What's next?
Shrimps is bugs. Would you eat a mermaid?
No. Well, the fish half. If I had to.
Yeah, I feel like it's not cannibalism if you just eat the tail.
Just the tail, dude.
Yeah.
Nothing else. It's not weird. Just the tail. 100%. Keep the top half mermaid.
That's still kind of weird. I don't know.
If I needed to. Maybe just a nibble. Just a nibble off the bottom. Like the far bottom, you know? Like bottom of the tail. Like right where the fins are at. Like I wouldn't mind eating
I
that.
feel like that's all scales at that point, though.
Yeah. Well, at least I can say you did it. But
At least I could say, yeah, I've eaten mermaid tail.
yeah.
Shit. I get that. I think that's it for this one.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Adele
hanging out,
wants
guys.
you to roast me.
Your beard is messy. You need a haircut, and you smell like the inside of a boot.
I don't understand the insult. These are all factual
You also have great skin and pretty full eyes.
Oh, you bastard.
All right, everybody. That's it for this episode. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah.
If you haven't already, check us out on all of our socials. Make sure you're following us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, here on Twitch if you're not already. Follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have a Prime membership, you can get a free subscription here on Twitch. You just got to re-up every month.
Yeah.
It helps us pay the bills, and it takes money away from Jeff Bezos. So do it. It's awesome. Fuck that guy.
Spend Jeff Bezos' money on us.
Yeah. Go check out our Fourth Wall store. We got cool merch. Join our Discord. It's the only place we take requests. Our schedule is 20-something years long, and the only way you're guaranteed to hear the things you want to hear about is if you request it in our Discord. So get on that. We've got 2 requests coming up this month, and technically a third because it was the Discord poll. So get in there. It's cool. I'm gonna put a poll up tonight actually, and you'll only know about it if you're in our Discord. So get in there. Check out our coffee account if you want to donate to the podcast. We really appreciate it. Helps us out.
Yeah.
And we've got WNC Bigfoot Fest coming up next month. We will be in Marion, North Carolina on August 29th.
Festing it up.
We're going to be having a great time. We're going to be in the bus stop. We'll have power. We'll be right by the bathrooms. And we will be doing a live recording of a podcast there. So we're going to be interviewing whoever's out that wants to talk about Bigfoot and any other cool cryptid stuff. And then we don't have anything else until November. So we'll tell you about that later.
Yeah.
I think that's all the fun news and fun stuff. Check out our sponsor, Rustic Supply Co.
Yeah.
Check them out on Etsy. They send us cool stuff every once in a while. I'm still waiting on another package, but you know.
Yeah.
Did we ever send out the prize?
Yeah.
You did?
No.
Fuck, we gotta do that.
Yeah.
Give it to me. I'll mail it out tomorrow.
All right.
So yeah, check them out. Check us out. I didn't need it now,
Okay.
but yeah, check all our stuff. Make sure you're following, and we'll see you guys next week with another episode.
Yeah. See you
See you in
next
the next
week.
one.
Peace.
Peace.